with though. Go, dude. Let's freaking go. What a top deck. Sorry, I got a little excited there. But my God, what a top deck. Virtue of Knowledge. My baby. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, that felt good, man. What a game. That was a nail biter. Man, we've got a toxic one for you guys today. This deck, oh, it's so brutal if you get it rolling. It is a Rottenmouth Viper discard build, and this deck has seen so many different iterations over these last 2 weeks that I've been building it. I do want to give a quick advisory. I've had ups and downs with this thing, big ups, big downs. I've been tuning it for almost 2 weeks straight to try to make it competitive. We finally got a good run with it in this video, but maybe don't go out and craft this one right away if you're trying to, you know, rank up in the ladder. But please enjoy the video for what it is. It's extremely fun, and it's very much like a mono black discard deck, but we splashed in blue for some really fun cards like Virtue of Knowledge and This Town Ain't Big Enough, which might seem strange, but the way this works is we're trying to get things down like Bandit's Talent and Hopeless Nightmare. We're trying to bounce those things back to our hand, as well as maybe another opponent's thing to slow them down, or even two of our items back to our hand. And then we're trying to recast them again in the late game, and then we're trying to double the effects with Virtue of Knowledge to discard 2 at a time. It's very good value late game. It is extremely, it's really good. But the problem is getting to the late game, right? Is you know, a lot of aggro going around right now. Things that go wide like rabbits are coming back. Azorius graveyard decks, you know, that are trying to reanimate the Oculus. Those are tough matchups for us, but we do have some removal. We have Nowhere to Run, Tithing Blade, which are great permanents to double up the effects on with Virtue of Knowledge. Extremely good again in the late game. And then we've got hopefully some Shieldred and card draw here to gain us some life later in the game as well. And then the Rottenmouth Viper on the top with a doubled up effect with the Virtue of Knowledge is insane, because it comes in with 2 counters, triggering twice for, what is that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. It's crazy. This card goes crazy when it first enters the field with a Virtue of Knowledge down, and we have tons of permanents to sacrifice to get it in cheaper. So tons of synergies here. Really fun games. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. We'll jump right into it, but hopefully we'll see you guys back here at the end. Enjoy. Peace out. All right, fresh back from trick-or-treating, trying to make a little bit of a video for you guys today, and we've got some discard. I'm excited about this list. It's a list I've been working on for a while now, and I'm very happy with it. I feel like it's in a really good spot right now. Been working on it again, like I said, for quite some time. Unfortunately, though, we got mono red and they're going first, so that's anybody's game. I mean, I've got a great hand for it, but that kind of stinks. Oh shoot, I forgot I was wearing this. I got the glow stick necklace on. That's funny. Forgot I was wearing that. I guess we'll rock it the rest of the video. All right, cool. We've got the Nowhere to Run, instant speed. We'll go ahead and hold that up, and then we can go ahead and bounce a creature the following turn to then replay it again. Let's hope they don't go too wide here. No more creatures. Nope, another creature. All right, let's hope they try to commit a little bit of their pump spells here to their Scamp. Not going with their Scamp here. Interesting choice. Nowhere to Run does take out the hero. Nice and clean, though. Very efficient. Nice. That's big, man. That's big. All right, how do we play this next turn? It's gotta be This Town Ain't Big Enough. Has to be. And then we bounce Nowhere to Run, as well as one of their creatures that they try to play out here. I love this deck, man. It's got so much replayability on its cards and permanents. So much value, man. No other spells from the opponent here. All right, we'll go ahead and do one of these then. We'll do one of those. Does the Scamp sacrifice itself? Probably not. All right, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go with this, and we're gonna double it with the Virtue. I think that's phenomenal. All right, let's go. We're gonna take out their little mouse here, and probably their Scamp. No pump spells again. Lacking in the pump spell department here. But Virtue of Knowledge, one of my favorite cards of all time, coming down to just absolutely decimate their field. Love the Virtue, man. Absolutely love it. Now, we're in a little bit of a tricky situation here as far as our next turn goes. I'd like to obviously play the Tithing Blade to take that out. They clearly don't have anything else unless it's another creature. It's no pump spells, we know that. Could be some fling action though. I love this. That makes my life a lot easier. So here's what we're gonna do. That was a great card to pull. We're gonna go with the Bandit's Talent. We're gonna double it up. That'll erase their hand. Any hope that they had is now gone. And then we'll just plus the Bandit's Talent up a level. So now that they're left with just a Swift Spear and they're top decking. So that'll be good. And then next turn, I'll just create a demon first, and then I'll start drawing cards the following turn to then, you know, get that life gain. It was a Sellsword. I thought the Sellsword for sure was one of the cards, but to leave out a Slick Shot Show Off and to not just plot that away is crazy. That should do it. Oh, that's also so good. Oh, I don't know. I think it's this, though. I think it's this. Opponent's getting drained out now by the Bandit. Let's go. Might see a scoop here depending on what they draw. Okay, that's fine. Have at it. Have at it. That's an easy unlock for us there. Let's take out one of your little friends here. I don't really care to double this up right now. It's fine. Might end up regretting that later, but hopefully with my life gain, we could just be okay here. Very nice. Let the draining begin, man. Might just play the Virtue of Knowledge next turn, get set up for other things, but that's just kind of greedy, to be honest. All right, the opponent goes for the Sellsword. Little bit of a desperate move there. Oh, I mean, that's so good. That's so good, but I think I'm gonna go with Shieldred. Just gonna hang back. I know it's kind of silly to hang back here at this point. We should probably just be slamming through, but might as well just stay safe and drain them. We have no reason to rush this here. I mean, oh, I guess we had lethal. I didn't think to do the math there, but I guess I should have. Math is for the blockers though, and I was definitely not the blocker there. All right, GG's. All right, I get to go first. Hand looks very good. Might get the chance to play some Rottenmouth Viper. Hopefully we can get it down with a Virtue. That'd be awesome. I want to showcase to you guys how silly that can be, man. I once got a Viper down and then swung through the following turn to double up with the Virtue. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. I love this deck, man. This deck is so toxic. It's so rude, and you get a lot of really, like, you know, salty concedes early. It's the best, man. All right, we see Bant. We might see a Beanstalk here. That could be bad. All right, no Beanstalk. That's good. No Beanstalk is good. I'm going to do this now so I can thin out my deck because there's really no plays I can make right now. Let's just get a blue. Let's do this. I hope they give me a target for the Tithing Blade so I can set up a better, you know, cheaper Rottenmouth Viper. Double white and a blue-green source. So there's not going to be any Overlord of the Hauntwoods. There's no ramping happening here. Scavenger, that's a great target. That's a fantastic target. Do I really want to waste this until they pump it up? Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's even better because now they steal my my Bandit, which is going to come back down and actually trigger again. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Thanks for the extra card. Ugh, that's brutal. That's brutal if you're the opponent. If I had a Virtue in my hand to double that effect too off of that, that would have been hilarious. Ossification. Okay, that could have taken the Rottenmouth, so that's a good hit for us. Taking all the removal. A little bit of Bant Aura as we're looking at here. Calyx. All right, it's time. It's time for some Viper. Hopefully it doesn't get taken out here. That would be a bummer. Pretty strong possibility here that we lose this, but hopefully not. How does this work into it again? So they can plot things right. Whenever a legendary creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Whenever it enters, you may exile a non-land card, mana value 3. Blot it. Okay. Interesting. No removal. Oh, no removal definitely means you're gonna lose this game. I'm sorry. It's just the way it's gotta be, my friend. Just the way it's gotta be. I would assume the opponent's gonna discard some cards here, or not. Okay, they're gonna block. They're being, okay, they just lose. Okay, got it. They concede. They concede in their own way. I was gonna say, they're gonna get drained here too. I hope they realize. Oh man, good win right there. That was clean. All right, nothing like a Viper win, man. I'm going first again. Nice, this hand looks good. This hand looks really good. I hope we find some like virtues so I can really showcase how silly those can really be at full capacity. I am happy we pulled that, especially against this opponent. This opponent most certainly is going to be running more aggro here. Maybe leaving up the nowhere to run would have been a smarter idea, but we'll see. No, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so this is gonna go to what? 3-2. Oh, that gives haste? Ooh, I should have left it up. Okay. Okie dokie. Good news is, though, we don't care about ward and hexproof, do we? Sure don't. Sure don't. Nowhere to run, just a broken card, man. Just a broken card. Good old broken card. First attacks, it gets XX, where X is the number of equipped. Okay. So it's a 4/3. Interesting. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the Tithing Blade. And then we're gonna hit them with the this town ain't big enough if they cast another creature here, which feels pretty good. Just keep on answering every single thing they play. Nice and clean. Clean answers. Nothing? All right. Opponent has to replay it again right into my nowhere to run. Or not. At least they know we have it now. Doubling effect on that is nice too. Ooh, what do we go for here? Maybe it's the Shieldred? I'm gonna go Shieldred here. That might seem a little weird. I mean, there's a lot of options there for us. I could have gone double Bandit's Talent, but with a hand with as many cards as they have, I'm not too worried about that right now. We'll wait on that one. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. That'll give me back my Shieldred once I take it. That's a great card. That's a great card. Shieldred reacquired. All right. I need to start gaining some life here though, man. I need it. Need it, need it, need it. All right, they got the whip down. Do one of these. All right, now doubling up on the Bandit's Talent seems very much... Oh, I didn't realize they had mana open still. I thought that was all their... Okay. All right, fair enough. Are they attacking? No. All right, so if I double the Bandit's Talent, they lose both cards and they're left with just this on the field, which is pretty solid. Or I could just take it out now, be done with it. I think that might be the move. And just go with the single Bandit's Talent. Or should I plus this up now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna plus this up. There's a lot of things I can do here, but I think that's fine. We know they have a creature, so I'm gonna leave some defense up right now. What does this do though? Double strike, other creature control, get 1/0. Okay, now I can't block though. And they attack right away. That's actually so good. Oh, that's so good. There goes Shieldred. I mean, that's a really good play. I probably, on hindsight, obviously should have hit their hand. Should have hit their hand, man. Okay, so if I do this though, and double the effects of it, I mean, yeah, that's no good, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, unfortunately, as good as this is, man, it's not good enough to stop that Spirit of Justice, man. It's just not gonna work. Double Viper hit though. They were just relentless, man. I really was just trying to play the odds there, and I was like, you know, if I just, you know, not attack their hand here, we should be fine, because I felt like they were not gonna have the tools needed to get a creature down, and then we get Menace on. Dude, that's crazy. This card is sick in this deck. I like it. I like it. Their deck was very cool. Big fan. All right, we got the opponent going first this time. Hand looks good. There's no removal though, so I'm praying. Okay, good. So say I'm praying that the opponent isn't aggro, but now we get a nowhere to run, so I'm pretty happy. All right, it's another Dimir player. I wonder what kind of Dimir we're looking at though. Are we toxic, or only one way to find out, right? Is it Fairy Vandal? Oh, Spell Stutter, okay. Well, they are definitely running Fairy Vandal then, you would think, right? A Jace right away. No cares given, huh? Just going right in for it.
I know where to find all the answers.
All right, we're going with the Annex here while they're tapped out. Obviously, trying to get that extra card draw is going to be huge. Removal turning out to be pretty much worthless here. Wishing I didn't lose my Bandit's Talent. That was a really important card for us. And a Dross, okay. We could take out the Dross pretty easily here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Double up on the Dross, let's go. Double Dross, baby. And then we draw a card. Not a bad one, not a bad one. We might be able to just drain him out with demons. We'll see. We'll see. That Jace is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I hate mill decks because I don't know how serious I should take you know, these cards that are sitting out here like Jace. I know it's got low loyalty and stuff, but should probably take it a little more serious, I think, right? All right, we got a demon coming though. Use up some of the removal that we know they have. Sure. Sure. It's just gonna be just like hardcore lockdown control. I'm just really concerned about the counter magic that I know is coming. Like trying to get my stuff resolved is gonna be very, very difficult here. Guess let's try, right? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect that to hit. So the opponent doesn't have any counter magic in hand currently. That can change very quickly, but... So it's just a bunch of kill spells then. All right. Interesting. All right, let's try to get this in. It does resolve, but we know it's gonna get picked off here. Dang. That's brutal. That is brutal, man. I just wish my nowhere to runs were, you know, relevant cards, but they're just not. I need my my Viper. My Viper though gets picked off immediately too. I don't know, man. Their hand is just filled with kill spells right now. Absolutely brutal. Last land here that we can pull out. So hopefully our deck is thinned out enough now that we stop drawing. No way. Okay, let's see if I can unlock this and get some extra life gain here off the draws. No, they are smart. They're smart. They know what they're doing. They waited to take out that Shieldred because they knew I needed it to gain me some life there. All right, that's fine. I drew some really great cards off the top. Drew some good cards. Because what I can do too is I can always use my Viper to sacrifice some of these annexes as well, which is something we've done in the past out of necessity. Let's start with this and see what the opponent does. Another kill spell. All right, potentially another kill spell waiting here. Should we be safe and just try to take out the other two annexes here? 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. The opponent is very, very smart on the way they're playing their turns out. They're being very cautious about how they remove things, which is totally fair. All right, let's see if they can deal with a double Rottenmouth Viper, though. Looks like they can't. Looks like they can't. Looks like they're out of juice, which is good. Which is good. I've only got 2 more turns before this is over, though. Let's go, dude. We might have gotten him. We might have pulled this out. Oh, let's go. Give me that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Let's do that. Let's start with an attack. All right, that's a lot of damage they got to take here, or sacrifice their Jace, their call. Oh, they just lose. Okay, they took the damage. Let's go. That was huge, man. Oh my God, we survived the onslaught of removal, and we almost got completely drained out there, but we actually had a really good card there off the top. This town ain't big enough. I could have bounced both of these back to my hand. I could have bounced Jason one of these back to my hand. We could have gotten really creative there, so good game, man. All right, we gotta hope the opponent doesn't have an aggro build on this one, man. We're gonna keep it, but a little scary going second with no removal. Azorius, I mean, it could be auras. We have been seeing a lot of auras tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this right away. There's no turn 1 plays, so might as well. And we got the Bandit's Talent ready to go on 2. Okay, no plays yet from the opponent. Something tells me we're getting countered here, but we got to try to resolve this because we got the Unholy Annex that needs to come down too. Oh, I see. Okay. Shoot. This might be a bad matchup for us here. This might be a really bad matchup. A, we don't have the removal. Well, I guess I do have all the bounce effects. But us discarding the opponent is only helping them. Yeah, this might not be great for us, guys. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. They got the Oculus down. Ay. Yeah, I mean, I've got to bounce it, right? I know they're still going to get the Manifest Dread, but bouncing it seems like my only option here. And then we'll go double up on the Bandit's Talent next turn. Oof. Yeah, this might not end well for us, guys. I don't like this matchup at all. I don't have any graveyard hate, and filling up their graveyard only, you know, gets them closer to reanimating their pieces here. All right, let's try to double down here. Little double down action. I guess we can try to race our way, though, with the Viper, try to get it down and then double up on it. They don't have much for removal, so maybe casting this next turn could be a decent plan. I don't know, man. We're definitely getting back another eyeball. Yep, sure are. We sure are. Yikes. Okay, so do we take... Oh, gosh, we're in such a tough position here. Do we take the damage from this by playing Virtue out and just go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage? Or do we try to compete with it by creating a demon? I like the demon idea, but then we just get hit with the Floodmon, we lose. So, I mean, it's like a lose-lose situation here. We're going to try to bring out the demon and see what happens, though. Hopefully no Floodmon. We can just keep the Oculus from attacking in. That's the goal here. Oh. Okay. Gotta block the Oculus. That is tough. I guess they didn't have the Flood Maw, though, so it might be worth playing out another demon here. That's pretty cool, though, too. That is pretty cool. So if I play this, that's not enough. Okay. I guess we just unlock this and then look to bounce, or... Yeah, maybe we just unlock this and then bounce this and this. Yikes. I don't know if I love this, guys. I don't like the idea of taking damage here, but it is what it is. All right, I mean, a nowhere to run is nice because I could double the effects of that with the knowledge on the field. It's not bad. It's not terrible. Not terrible. All right, we're down to 4. We're going to fight our freaking butts off here, but I don't know if it's gonna pan out. Ugh, game over. Dang. GG's. GG's. That's a tough one for us, man. I don't like that. I don't like that matchup at all. Good game, though. It's one of the better decks in Standard, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, this hand looks really good. We can attack their hand very quickly with this. I like it a lot. Got the Virtue as well with the This Town Ain't Big Enough. I love those two cards in my opener, man. It just feels comfortable to know that I can attack their hand at double speed when I want to by bouncing back some of these discarding effects. Opponent took a mulligan too. That's big. That's one less card we got to worry about. A Flood Maw. Yeah, that's probably not going to be super helpful for them, is it? It's a good discard for them. All right, Bandit's Talent with an island on the field. Okay. Are we mono blue? Sure seems that way. Oh no, don't be Azorius. Ugh, graveyard again. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the Azorius deck again. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare. Okay, well, the good news is I can kind of hold this open. I'm going first, so I think I have a better chance here with the start that we have. Yeah, let's just hold This Town Ain't Big Enough here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. All right. Let's see if we can get this one back, I guess. I mean, let's try to be positive here and see if we can get this one back. All right, let's go like so. This is a much better start than before, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Let's get a swamp. Let's get you down. And let's double up the effects of the Bandit's Talent, because it's a much better discarding effect than the Nightmare, because they're going to be forced into, you know, discarding non-land cards unless they want to discard multiples. Let's see what happens here. Okay. What's it going to be? Reanimation? At least they don't have an Oculus in there, right? I guess that's a really, really big plus for us this time around, is I don't see an Oculus in the yard. Oh my gosh. Let's go. That's big. That's so big. Okay. Should I just go Shieldred this turn? Maybe I go Shieldred this turn. That might be a little greedy. I'm not gonna lie. That might be a little greedy. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to get it established onto the field to start the drain as soon as possible. All right, still no Oculus. That's big. But the Jin going up to 9 damage is really, really bad. All right, clearly have some spell that they can do something with here. I guess it's the copy effect or the draw effect. All right, taking 2. Soul Partition for 1, making sure they're able to counter 2, which is not good. That counter spell is going to be brutal. I guess let's try to get the counter spell out of their hand with this. I don't know. Highly doubtful. Yeah, I didn't think so. Shoot. Okay. Okay, here's the deal. They're going to try to cast this spell to draw and discard so they can get this to lethal power. We'll bounce it then. In the meantime, we'll do this. Man, these Jins are annoying. Oh, wow, they didn't draw and discard. Thought for sure they would. We needed to get that out of their hand. This is tricky, man. This is very tricky. I wonder why they didn't draw a discard there. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to do that because again, they would have put the Jin at the 11 power. Or 12 power, I should say. I hate this deck. I hate this deck with a passion. As I'm playing discard. Discard is so toxic. I shouldn't be too mad about it. They're really thinking about this, and I don't blame them. This is basically for all the marbles, it feels like. Because if I can avoid one hit from the Jin, it might buy me a lot of time here. Oh my god, we hate to see that. We hate to see that. Come on, cast it. Cast it. Cast it. If this other spell in their hand is... Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yes, we love this. Patience, man. Patience is key here with that play. I'm telling you. Oculus is in the yard now. Only an island to work with, though. Go, dude. Let's freaking go. What a top deck. Sorry, I got a little excited there. But my god, what a top deck. Virtue of knowledge. My baby. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, that felt good, man. What a game. That was a nail biter. Okay, opponent going first. Oh my gosh, it's just enough. I don't know if I like this. I got the card draw. Please don't be super aggressive. Come on. Okay, good. It might be another discard player. It is. That's fine. They're gonna get my unholy annex, which does feel bad. That does feel bad. I feel like whoever gets the annex down first is gonna probably win here, and it's gonna be them because they're able to take mine. Shoot. Duress has been a phenomenal card in Standard lately, man. It really has. And a bat. Nice. Oh boy, this hand was just not it. Alright, well, the opponent knows that all I have left are lands, which isn't a bad thing. It just means whatever I top deck here is going to be very much playable for the most part. Taking out some removal spells there is nice because the opponent not able to deal with my Viper very well when it comes down, but they find their annex just like I said, and that will probably do it. I can scry though. I can scry. Let's see if that helps us at all. Alright, they drop down a Liliana, which is going to end up helping us as well. Both of these are good. Getting back my discarding effect first and then doing the Viper thing next seems pretty solid. Seems pretty solid, except for the fact that Liliana is just going to, you know, minus, but at least I'll get one hit off the Viper.
We all have things we'd rather.
Don't know if it's going to be good enough to recover, though. Alright, take out the bat. Do the nightmare thing. Got a dross out of their hand. That's good news. Two cards in hand. We know one of them's not a land. Could be more 4 and 5 drops. That'd be good. No. The Slasher's on the field now. Last card was a decent one. Here we go. They're gonna take 4 probably here. Oh, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Oh, but then again, the Liliana's just going to go crazy here, isn't it? Yeah, with the minus. Dang. Why do they have to have a Liliana on the field, man? I've seen people sacrifice their Slasher to this, which is a really good idea because it just comes back with those stun counters on it, but opponent's not having that. What do we have? A Liliana minus. Nope, a clean kill spell off the top. I'd love to see it. All right, the only good news I have here for us guys is the fact that I can keep draining the opponent, and they're at 4. So if they don't draw a demon here, we might win by just sheer personal drain on themselves. We might actually win the game here, guys. All right, let's go. Do we win? Did they find a demon? Or a land. I guess a land would do the trick too, though. Shoot. Please don't be a land. Let's go! Oh my god, dude. I can't believe we won that. It felt like we were being the, you know, typically we're the oppressor. We were being oppressed big time that game. And I felt like we were behind that entire way. And then the bandit, though, off the top to drain them with their own unholy annex was amazing. And it came down to the fact that we got rid of their dross early on. That was nice. All right, we're going first. We have some removal. I gotta respect that and keep this hand. Respect the removal, but man, it's gonna, every time I get removal, it always ends up being a discard player. Or if I get, yep, or if I get my discard, it's always like an aggressive player, right? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Little duress action here. Nowhere to run because the bat comes up on turn 2. It always does. Oh, no bat? Okay. I love the Virtue of Knowledge off the top. That makes my day a little bit better. The Bronco. Nice. Surprised I didn't have that on turn 2. Alright, well, let's get down our Shieldred then. Shieldred's gone. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. Oh, man. Go off, Bronco. Go off. Liliana. Nice. Very nice. Liliana just hits us with the minus here. They do need to get a swamp though. They don't have a swamp yet. It's a very specific land they need. Nice, we're good to go there. Shieldred might make it through the turn. Let's go! Shieldred makes it through the turn. Let's go. We might actually win this one now. This started out really bad too. Let's see. I think I'm going to attack because what's going to end up happening here is they're going to play Liliana and they're going to minus. I'm going to bounce the Bronco and my Shieldred back to our hands to replay later. Ooh, what a card. What a card. I love that paired with this. We might end up closing this out real strong, guys. Real strong. Liliana. They should swing through before Liliana makes an appearance, but they don't know that obviously. So here comes the main phase Liliana minus, which is a mistake. I guess they do know that. They have the information in front of them with my hand, but the opponents don't know about these sort of combos because they just don't see them very often, and I don't blame them, but
Off you go.
a little bit of a bummer for them. All right, I'm going with the Virtue of Knowledge because if I can get a Rottenmouth Viper down, sheesh. Come on. No enchantment removal, please. I don't like the way they're looking at my knowledge. Back off, bro. Oh, this should be a really, really good turn. I kind of need them to tap out, though, because there's a really small possibility they might have top decked some removal there. Nice. That's exactly what I needed. That is exactly what we needed. Let's drop this. Let's draw. Oh, that's a card. You know what? I'm gonna be really rude here. I'm actually gonna just do this. Hit him for 4 damage. 2 cards. And then I say the Bronco can stay because it's gonna dish out damage to themselves as well. And then I'll do this, take out their Shieldred and take out whatever's left in their hand. That should do it. Takes them down to 1, 2. So if the Bronco attacks in and draws any card of any value, they just die. I would have loved to have gotten the Rottenmouth down, but I think that'll do it, right? Maybe, maybe not. I was like, I could get more creative with this town ain't big enough over the Tithing Blade, but that was still fun. That was a fun time, man. I love this deck. It's so much fun. Oh, that was a blast. Let's go. That'll do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's deck listing video. This one was a lot of fun. If you couldn't tell, I was enjoying this one quite a bit. This is a deck list though. Again, I want to reiterate, probably not something you should go out and craft and play on the ladder if you're trying to be super competitive. I've had my ups and downs for 2 weeks straight with this deck. I had a pretty good run here today, which was pretty awesome to see. But this deck does struggle with a couple of different matchups. As you can tell, the Azorius matchup is, you know, we did get that win, but if they get the Oculus down early, anything that goes wide really, we have troubles with because we don't have any sweepers, and anything with graveyard interactive stuff is tough because typically when they bring back things like Atraxa, they reload their hand. We can't really engage with their graveyard. So there's some things that this deck could use to tune up those, you know, shore up those little deficiencies, if you will. But the deck was a lot of fun. Hopefully it kind of gave you a little bit of ideas. It's very reminiscent to our Orzhov list that we did a long time ago that was extremely good at the time. The meta's obviously shifted, so not as good now, but hopefully, again, this gave you some cool ideas. If not, no worries. I hope you enjoyed the video for at least what it was. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great Halloween. I'm recording this on Halloween, so happy Halloween to you guys if you, you know, celebrate that. But anyways, that's it for me. We'll be back maybe tomorrow with a draft video. I don't know yet, but hopefully we'll see. Until next time, guys. Oh, actually, before I go, I almost forgot. Huge thank you to the Mardu Mob. What am I thinking? The Mardu Mob is the membership program on my channel, and these people help support me monetarily every single month. So thank you so much if you're a part of that. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. I can't believe I almost forgot to thank you guys. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't